Hello, Amber. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
How have you been since our last session?
Pretty good. I recently joined a walking group in my community. I met a few people.
Are these group of ladies that you're talking with now?
It's a mixed group. There's men, small children, so all ages.
And everybody goes, you go to the park and walk around the commons. That's a very good idea.
Go to trail walks and stuff.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I enjoyed that.
So we have, are any of these people suffering from grief, from losing a loved one or anything like that? Or?
Yep, there's some individuals there. I met this man. We've been kind of, getting together and, talking, hanging out, and,
Well, that's good. You made a friend.
Yeah.
And how about any of the ladies your age? Did you strike up any companionship with them? Or?
No, not particularly.
Okay. How about, I did want to talk to you about the 12-step group you said you were going to look into. First, we talked about a grief group.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you're making progress on that. And how about the 12-step group? You said that you were, since you were quote-ordered to the therapy about your drinking, you wanted to look into a 12-step group to possibly address that?
Yeah, I did need kind of help with that and know which group that would best fit me, since I'm an older woman. So I didn't find any. Most of them were young.
Because you feel a little bit older than the groups, you're having a hard time blending in. You don't think you fit. Well, I think the walking group that you've talked about is that is really, I'm really proud of you for doing that. And it really shows a lot of initiative and initiative on your part to get over this situation you get going. And the loss of your husband, that was a major situation in your life, and you really seem to be taking it in stride as far as getting over it. And so if you I think if you continue down this path, you will be making a lot of progress. And,
I'm trying to have a distraction. That's why I'm somewhat seeing this guy at my walking group.
Well, I don't know what to think. Did you tell me how old he was?
I think he's 27.
27.
Yes.
That's But does he? Well, it's none of my business actually to tell you, Amber, who to hang around with. But I was thinking that some of the older women in this walking group or grief support group would help you to get over your loss of your husband. But if you feel
he's a man though, and he's younger than me. He could do more things, and just the other night I went over for dinner at his place.
If it makes you feel good to be connected with this young man, I think, I'm not going to say I think one or the other. Whatever you think, you tell me how it goes, okay? Is that fair enough?
Yes.
Okay. What I was interested in was the situation that brought you to me initially, which was the problem with your neighbor. Now, her dog came on your yard and was relieving himself, you said, in your yard.
Yes.
And so you picked the dog up and threw it over the bushes onto the neighbor's lawn. The neighbor took exception to that. And you, police came and you were arrested.
Yeah.
Be it house arrest. They didn't take you to the station. They just read you your rights and let you stay at your home and wrote you a ticket and made you show up for court. And that was, they felt, was a severe enough punishment for the warrant to what happened to the dog and the neighbor. Are you saying you don't want to make any sorts of amends with the neighbor? You don't feel that you owe her any sort of explanation or any sort of apology or anything like that?
I do apologize for, tossing the dog. It's animal, and I understand that it doesn't know any better. But I've been telling that woman to keep her dog off my yard for years. And my husband always dealt with it, and a few weeks ago I just had enough.
Do you think maybe you were acting out because your husband was not there to take care of it? Do you think that's possible?
Well, yeah, I was upset because he always handled it. He always told me to leave it alone, and now he's not here, so I have to take matters into my own hands.
No, Amber, let me just ask you a question. Since your husband's passing, have you been drinking more or about the same amount, or have you increased your drinking substantially?
Increased quite a bit. I didn't really drink when we was together because we always was doing things. We always went on walks, and we always did outside activities, and I don't like to do those things anymore because I'm just alone. There's nobody. I don't have no family or anything.
Well, that's what I think the walking group, you really impressed me with the fact that you were reaching out to this walking group and going outside of yourself to get some help. Because it might just seem like a walking group at first, but you're really reaching out and coming outside of yourself in wonderful ways. You're really doing well. And so even if we don't patch up the things with your neighbor right away, you're doing great.
Okay, thank you.
I would just want to congratulate you on that, and probably next time we meet, we can talk a little bit more about how the walking group is progressing. And I have high hopes for the group that maybe you'll get together. Maybe they have little, which they meet, 5 or 6 of them have dinner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so then maybe they have this all set up, and you just call right in. It would be a wonderful thing. So.
Okay.
So
sounds good.
We'll look forward to that next session, and
all right.
Talk to you then.
All right. Thank you.